Paul, thanks for joining me for our second conversation on sustainability series, this time on climate actions, following our first episode on our SDG ambition. So we can no longer ignore the dire situation of our planet and the risk we face if we do nothing. In fact, the world has 10 years to act to limit global warming to 1.5 Celsius and avoid catastrophic impact. So we call this the 1.5 degrees Celsius human imperative. Accenture and SAP are committed to tackle this fight against climate change together. Paul, why don't you share your thoughts on this and tell us more about Climate 21?
Yeah, thanks, Pietro. We are truly fighting a devastating battle. I think potentially a humanitarian crisis of a scale we've never seen. And in just a few years, global warming could be irreversible. I actually think we've got 5 years to act. So very little time to course correct to create that sustainable future. Now, regardless of the significant challenges we face, many of our customers are already taking action. So is Accenture, so is SAP. And perhaps before I talk about Climate 21, let me briefly touch on two things here, our joint initiatives with Accenture and how we're supporting our customers. So together with Accenture, we're focusing on specific areas that we see as a priority in the market, mainly around managing carbon emissions. Carbon is increasingly becoming a universal currency that can be tracked, traded, and managed and minimized like any other resource. And our efforts are focused on helping customers understand their own carbon data and working with them to reduce it. So, for example, some of the use cases we've developed are around integrated carbon accounting, where we jointly measure and track carbon data to have a granular visibility across products, assets, sites, businesses, and the entire business portfolio. Another example is target setting and tracking, where we converge carbon data with operational data, with financial, with strategy and competitive intelligence, to redefine business targets and track and manage performance against carbon conscious objectives. The second point was how we are supporting our customers, mainly around decarbonization and performance management. Together with Accenture, we are delivering a climate strategy and a roadmap for our customers along the decarbonization ambitions and against the Science-Based Targets initiative. Through our solutions, customers get full transparency and a detailed analysis of their carbon footprint down to the individual product level. Our Climate 21 solution is also available later this year. It will really help our clients to do three things: understand and minimize their CO2 footprint in terms of the inputs, the operations, and their products, optimize the operations based on industry benchmarks, and transform business models in line with those targets. Together, we're co-innovating to define, develop, and lead decarbonization transformation. And Pietro, Accenture's X-Carbon Accelerator, is playing a really big role in that as well.
Yeah, Paul, it's fantastic to work with a technology partner like SAP that will bring true innovation to our customers, complemented by Accenture's value and support from strategy advisory to deployment, all the way through the change management. X-Carbon is a set of capabilities that enables organizations to control, improve, and monetize more sustainable products and operations by embedding carbon and ESG intelligence into the core business and across the value chain. So X-Carbon connects technology platforms together across the different system of engagement, insight, and record through carbon threads. By doing so, X-Carbon delivers the carbon intelligent enterprise into core businesses and unlock carbon value pools across the value chain. How do we do that? By leveraging on Accenture capabilities across strategy, technology, and operation to enable companies to fundamentally adopt an X-Carbon mindset. So empowering to think beyond compliance and reporting and move towards using carbon intelligence as a growth and strategic lever. We will help companies to weave carbon threads using technology to enable legacy solutions to uncover new insights and share this across the enterprise and up and down the value chain, and to create innovative products and services leveraging carbon intelligence. So let me give you an example on how we brought this to life to a client from the oil and gas industry. We developed and implemented a set of energy performance dashboards, which helped them shift to an ex-carbon mindset. And it gave them visibility into fuel gas usage, energy efficiency, and associated metrics at a major gas plant. So these performance dashboards enable this company to weave carbon threads and share insights across the enterprise, enabling them to identify savings of approximately 900,000 per year. So as a result, it enabled this company to reduce the fuel gas cost for sharing it, reduce carbon emissions and carbon tax savings due to reduced fuel consumption, or about approximately $200,000 per year, extend the well life, and finally improve operator awareness and reduce health and safety exposure. So this has shifted mindset and behaviors towards efficiency and efficient energy usage. So more companies will benefit from the same approach. The big rocks will cover the likes of transports, buildings, power plants, as well as all the industry nuances that comes with that.
I really like the ex-carbon capabilities, Pietro, you shared, and that example, really impressive. Imagine if we could do that for 10 or 100 or 1,000 or 10,000 customers by co-innovating and co-developing, across ex-carbon and Climate 21. We hope to bring that to thousands of customers and bring them along this decarbonization journey with us. Every single attempt to tackle climate change makes a difference. If we want to reduce carbon emissions and drive change at scale, we must take decisive and tangible actions now. We know that the best run businesses make the world run better, and together we can make the difference to the world.
We absolutely can make a difference, Paul. I'm positive about the change we can drive through technology, because what you cannot measure, you cannot manage. So, Paul, thanks again for your insight. I'm really excited to tackle the next focus area of our partnership, which is circular economy.